show.
Is that another
Let's
tune
start the show.
you splash people with?
Don't care. Where's that song from? Anyway, hello everybody. That just popped in my head. How's it going out there? It's a Wednesday here. The sun is shining on us. Look at that lovely balmy glow. Ooh, ooh, sunshine. I complained about the weather a few sessions ago, and now the sun has finally come out. Just in time for the end of August. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Let us know where you are, what you're drinking, and how you're all doing. I'm going to put the chat on the screen so we can see it. Hello, Zed.
Hello,
the mysterious Zed. Where are you drinking from? Hello, Faye. Hello, Elham from Dubai. Hello, Noel. Hello, now it's moving too fast. Hello, Joey. Hello, Bo. Hello, Alex. Nice to see ya. What song was that I was singing? People, are you ready? Let's start the show. It's like it's a hip hop track. You will know. People will know out there. How you all doing? What you drinking? Let's see what you're drinking. Drinking. Oh, what was it? Hello from Bordeaux. Hello from Italy. Hello from Germany. Hello from Saudi. Hello from Sweden. Hello from Austria. International in effect. Hello from Malta. Hello from Holland. Hello from Montana. Sorry, howdy from Montana. Berlin says hello. I feel like we're doing that Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
This is London calling Berlin. Berlin, are you there? Hello, Luxembourg, Missouri, Massachusetts, Alaska.
How do you read that so quickly? Is
Virginia. Well, they're all calling out. It's Paul's drinking Midsummer Light Show. Hello from Cologne. Hello from Utah. Hello from Hawaii. Hope it's all good there. I know it's tough times over there. Hello from Norway, from Virginia. There you go. Lots of people from lots of areas. We currently have 94 of you in the chat. I'm sure more will follow. We are live on a Wednesday night here sitting in London. The little toddler has gone to sleep. She was so cute.
She's so cute because she knows like we're doing this, so
She's
she
like,
goes,
"What's a live show?" That's the last thing I heard. What's a live?
Yeah, it's like, do I explain to her properly what it is? Because then she'll know, okay, we're doing that thing that she was kind of included it one time.
Yeah.
But no, but she was sweet. She said, "Mommy, I'm gonna try and go to sleep now."
Yeah.
So that's nice. I was gonna say that everyone's drinking some really good
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
I mean,
cream bun scallywag, some Tieguanyin, some young Gushu 23 brew
some
hard, Cody brew
Jam
hard.
Ambassador.
Jam Ambassador, Grandmaster. Murat's drinking the Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Icy Brewdog, I guess that's a beer.
Sounds
Eastern
good.
Beauty. Oh, Brewdog beer,
Yeah,
makes
of
sense. There you go. Yuda used to, one of our
she used to work.
team members used to work for Brewdog.
She loves her beer.
She loves it. The song is calling out, but you were also calling out. It's calling out. Is it Lyric Spawn? I think it's Lyric Spawn.
I have no idea.
I think it's Lyric Spawn. But anyway.
You're pretty good though with finding music, because the other day his brother was putting all these tunes out, and he was like, "Okay, guess where the song was, what the song was, and which film it came from."
Oh yeah, we were doing
like
Name
all
That
classics.
Tune.
Yeah.
It's like who could come up with it first? Yeah,
I came with one out of like 100.
I'll tell you what I'm bad at is lyrics. I'm really bad at lyrics.
Yeah.
I listen to music a lot, but I never like record the lyrics. Whereas I know a lot of people, they can just sort of recite the lyrics,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm like,
amazing.
I just recite the noises.
Yeah, what it sounded like, or the melody. You're good with melodies.
Oh yeah, melodies and tune and beat and stuff like that. But the actual lyrics, I don't really listen to the lyrics that much, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, we're rabbiting on. We should be drinking tea.
I'd love some tea. I don't know. I'm
bet
like
you would.
really
I'm parched
craving.
as well. I'm so thirsty. I'm
What is that
incredibly
about?
thirsty. So it's great.
And you had tea today.
I had lots of tea
I actually
today.
had tea today. Actually, I went to the shop.
Then we've had lots of tea, but you know how it is. More tea, you want more.
You know what Iona had?
What?
A hoji brown latte.
If you ever visit us in Camden, then try our little latte concoctions. I know it's not for the purists, but we spend time making sure. It is Lyric Spawn. Yes.
How do you know?
I saw somebody. I was.
I thought you read it on the bamboo. I was like,
Lyric Spawn. Maybe we should
me?
call this tea Lyric
You know
Spawn.
how to read a bamboo. Bamboo tea is like telling you the future. What? Lyrics born?
Lyric Spawn. Great voice. Anyway.
Oh, I like it.
So we are going to be doing something a bit different today. We're going to be letting you live people in because you guys are special. You guys, girls, and everything in between are special. And so we wanted to introduce you to a tea that hasn't been released, no artwork, no name, nothing, nada, yet.
Trying.
All that we know is we love it
Yeah.
and we're going to order it.
Yeah.
That's all. In fact, we've paid for it.
Yeah.
It's paid for.
It's
It's
paid
done.
for. It's just somewhere.
So it's paid for. It's in Yunnan, but they have to do the roasting in the bamboo, right? So they haven't done the roasting. So they did one sample roast of many different teas, raw and ripe pu'er from Yunnan. So all across Yunnan, we commissioned a load of loose teas, ripe and raw, to be roasted in bamboo. We've been trying this for many years, actually, and we have never found the right combination. But, booyah, we found this one, and we absolutely loved it. That goes to show you should always, persevere.
No,
Persevere,
100%.
persevere. So this is an Yiwu. This is actually a Gushu Yiwu, which is probably why I love it. It's a Gushu Yiwu from none other than Guafangjai. So the most famous village
So good.
in Yiwu.
Can't go wrong.
Old Gushu trees. Yes, it's going to be pricey, but that's what you pay for quality. So it was all blind tasted. We didn't know which one was which. We just sampled them. I sampled that one. It happened to be the most expensive. I
So
chose that one.
satisfying.
It happened to be the most expensive because obviously it's
Yeah,
a
'cause
Gushu from Guafangjai.
you didn't
But
find
man, I
out.
loved it.
You didn't find out what it
No,
was until
we tasted
after.
blind. We tasted blind.
And then you went, of course.
It had to be. I was annoyed. Yeah, I was like, of course, it had to be the most expensive one. But hey ho, that's how it goes.
So it's 250 grams in it.
It's 250 gram roasted bamboo. So this is a relatively common thing, these roasted bamboo pu'ers, but
I know it's
it's
fine.
about finding the right source material as always. So we're going to sample it. We're going to let you know what we think of it. And the goal here is to try to start to develop some idea of what it's called, how we're going to,
What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's the artwork? So this is what we do. A lot of people have asked us the question, how do you come up with, yeah, it's fallen out. How do you come up with the names? How do you come up with the artwork? So this is what we do. We spend many sessions tasting a tea, which is why when it finally arrives, I have a really good memory usually of what it's going to be like. And so I can test it and check whether or not it's correct because I've tasted it so many times. But also, it usually, hopefully, the artwork still matches up.
I
So
love,
look
I
at
love
this.
the coloring, like how the
Yeah.
tea colored the bamboo. Anyway,
Take a look.
ow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't do sellotape like you did.
No, I'm
We're
not.
definitely doing something
No,
else to make it
we're designing.
easier.
We're going to be designing the actual style because I don't like the way you break this. So we're going to make
Yeah.
it easier for people to break than the knee injuries that we've
Oh
had.
yeah, definitely.
And we're going to sort out the label. But we need to taste it and we need to know what we think of it and we need to describe it to everyone out there. And I've got
Sure
you a little
thing.
thing here.
Lovely.
So go ahead, you start breaking up and I will see that there's some questions
You will
out
see
there.
through that.
What tea cake was that we saw? Grayson Phillips. Oops, sorry, wrong one. This one.
I don't know how much to go down. on.
Lots.
Oh.
What tea cake was that we saw in the live stream announcement earlier? The wrapping looked new. A lot of people have very keen
You
eyes.
have very keen eyes.
Extremely keen eyes.
Pretty impressive.
I will say this. Now I'm thinking. I always start something and then. So that wrapper is the follow-up to our aged white tea series. The aged white tea series that started with Sunfire Ripple and then went to Midsummer Light Show and now has moved on to its third incarnation. And that is the tea that is coming out this weekend, although it is technically online if you knew the name to search for.
Ooh.
But I'm assuming nobody knows the name, and so you're just going to be typing random things because it's not available in the catalog, but it is available through the search engine. So that was what I was humming and hawing about, was should I tell you what the word is to search for, and then you would find it, and then you could see the pre-release, which is coming out on Saturday, although it's available. Let me have a think about that. You can decide whether or not you want me to, because maybe like Noel says no, save it. Oops, sorry. Says don't surprise us. Keep it as a surprise. Look, she's like, no, save it for us who like surprises. You see?
I like that.
And then, but Matt Porter's saying, no, you can't go back now. So we're only 10 minutes in, and I've put myself in a quandary.
He's only human. You just have to like
heat
ask
this up.
many more times, and then he'll be like,
You know I'm a sucker.
You're a sucker. All right. So I think
Alec,
that's enough.
my
though.
friend, this is the story of life. You know, there is no right time to buy tea. There is always it's always a right time and it's always a wrong time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it is. So yeah, let me know if you would like me to reveal the word for you to search for, and I will, because I've now let the cat out of the bag, and you can see that artwork in all its glorious pink and blue hued glory.
Sorry, you're having a moment with.
I love that artwork.
With that. Oh, I was going to say it.
Oh, she's.
Okay. Anyway.
Kevin, you're drinking a tea bag and pretending it's Mayleaf. I hope your imagination is
like
spot on.
Really good.
Perfect. Oh my God, how did people figure out?
I swear I didn't say it. Wait, did I tell my team? No.
Am I?
Did you?
Somebody literally, oh my God, they figured it out.
I don't.
You guys are nuts. Did you just go and just randomly type stuff?
No.
Or is there a glitch on the website? Maybe it appears in just arrived. Maybe no, it shouldn't. All right, I need to know how you found it. Okay, Diamond's Twilight is the name. You found it, so I need to know how, because that's gonna bug me. Like, did you just type in random words, or did you find it through a catalog page that I didn't invisible for some reason?
Oh my golly gosh.
Matt, it's already done.
Just smell this a second.
This is why. Sorry, just remember it. Remember it. Remember it. If you say it.
No, it's fine.
Say it.
I remember it now.
No, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, this is why I need to like always, when I'm thinking about the Christmas game, which I'm thinking about, I always have to think about it like super hard, because I know that you guys are just like insanely like switched on. You figure out everything. And there's every year there's like, oh, somebody worked out a hack to something.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you type in aged white in the search. Damn it, of course. How stupid.
But why would they think it's an aged white?
Because I said it's an aged white.
Oh, of course.
God damn, I'm such an idiot.
So the game this year is going to be extra easy if we're going by what's
No,
happening
you just
here.
made the game extra hard. I realize I'm gonna have to like up the ante. Of course. Why would I think that they wouldn't search aged white? Yeah. All right, here we go. The smell. I hope you like the artwork. Give Celine love if you do.
It took me.
Because that one was probably one of the longest artworks.
I'm going simple. I keep telling myself that with every artwork, it makes it harder. Why do I do this to myself? Even your mom was like, why do you make it so complicated?
All those little white lights, it's hand drawn. It's insane what you did. I was looking at it going, make it simpler, make it simpler, make it simpler.
Just couldn't do it.
And at the end I was like, it just almost looks photographic. People are going to think you just literally took a Photoshop and just went, filter.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's ridiculous.
But anyway, I think it is beautiful, and I think it's probably the best. Oh, I do love Sunfire Ripple. But, you know, I think it's different. But this character... Anyway, we're not going to talk about that tea. That wasn't meant to come out.
I'm learning from all these cakes.
So, what were you getting?
I was getting those Jamaican gingerbread cakes with apricot, the dried, but the inside, you know, like really almost jammy. Yes,
it is Jamaican ginger cake, apricot jam.
Yeah.
My first one was cooked down strawberries, so like cooked like strawberry jam.
I can get that.
There is a bit of blood orange, a bit of baked blood orange peel,
haven't
Do
had
we have a
enough
sound
for
lag?
them.
I don't, but there's nothing I can do about that because that's a streaming thing. So, sorry. I mean, it is direct. So if there's a sound lag, that's software fault, not mine.
What's sound lag? Like just.
Yeah, we're out of sync.
Oh, that's so
we look like a
annoying.
Chinese dubbed movie.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's really annoying.
Yeah, it smells incredibly, incredibly fruity, incredibly cooked down fruits, and spicy and oomphy.
It's got a little bit of like when you put an apple in the fire,
Yeah,
straight
it's
up
got
fire,
that
that,
little bake.
smell, a little bake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the baked bamboo adds a little roast, but nothing in the
It's
realm
light,
of Psychic
yeah.
Stream Seeker or Fractal Fate Finder
No,
like
no,
our
no,
hard
no.
roast. Because it's a light roast, but it's there in a lovely, lovely way. All right, let's give it a rinse,
A little rince,
un petit rince.
un petit rince. What is that?
Be
That
careful.
bamboo.
Oh, there's loads of, yeah. If you look at this, you'll see. Oops. Well, that's going to blow up the electrics.
What?
Yeah, I have a feeling that landed all over the plugs. So if
gosh.
I suddenly start shaking because my feet are touching the water and the plugs, then that'll be fun. So yeah, there's gonna be like shards of bamboo on the cake. That is the way it is. Did I hit the plug?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's all in the plugs. All of the lights, everything's gonna go down.
And mayhem happens
Oh,
again.
and this rinse is lasting forever. So doing well, doing well. Starting this session off as we always do. You know, I always admire people who sit down and then they do that whole, you know, gong fu style where everything is laid out.
Yeah, and there's a certain serenity about it. What's up with the cam? It looks a bit weird.
And they put the incense and every
it's so much
movement
better.
is like intentional.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a
I have
beautiful
to
thing,
say.
and we need to practice it more. Channel it.
Yeah, honestly, so many people are so much more like elegant
I know.
than we are.
Make us look like the absolute klutzes that we are.
Oh, that's so cute.
Here we go.
Like she's got a big hat on. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, what the heck?
What the heck? Here you go, little teapettes, as I put this down extremely gently.
Oh my goodness, I'm confused.
Oh, confused in a good way or confused in a we
No,
made
in
the
a
wrong
really
order?
good way. No. It's like because it was so fruity in the dry smell, but now it's moved to spices. Like I'm getting Moroccan spices.
Yeah, I get spice on the empty cup. I see some questions in there. Save your questions up. We're going to do a little bit of that, then I'll say hit me with the questions, and then you can fire us with some questions.
Yeah, I'm thirsty, guys. You know,
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. I can't.
I'm parched too. Oh, the electrics have gone on this kettle.
Oh,
Oh no,
fantastic.
that's just because the plug got pulled out. That's fine. That's
Oh,
fine. We're
phew.
all good. All good. All zen. All easy peasy.
Wow. I mean, there is definitely prunes now going on in there. And like, is it nutmeg? You know, hint of nutmeg and clove or something like that?
Oh my
Like
god.
a slight, like it's not like overpowering, even though these are two very intense scents. Spices.
Okay, I get what you mean by nutmeg and clove, but it's like it's just the glimmer of them. It's not like really intense.
No, for sure.
There's a lot of caramel that's been cooked down and mixed with dried mint
Dried mint.
and,
Not sure about dried mint.
well, give it another smell. Dried mint,
Yeah.
dried cannabis, and burnt oranges, like stewed in a caramel, made into a caramel. That's what I am getting, and I like it all very, very much. I'm very excited
if
now.
taste really like makes your mind react and like smell these things, I don't care because that smells delicious.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Can you smell
No,
it?
I can smell. I'm like,
It's definitely got some weed in there.
I mean,
definitely
I love
got
the
some-
combination
yeah,
of
it's
these
great.
cooked oranges, a bit of
Yeah.
weed and mint. I mean, how
It's like
refreshing
the
and
perfect air
uplifting.
freshener.
Yeah.
You want to walk into a house and smell that, you'd be like, I'm in the right home, people. I'm in the right home. Okay.
Something to do. Yeah, mint, orange, and a bit of cannabis.
And
That's
caramel.
And caramel. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'd make a tarte tatin.
Yeah. Little edible party. Okay, here we go. Let's brew this up. We're brewing in the Connections 20.
20.
Just because I feel like it.
I love it. I love that pot.
So do I. Boom.
It's nice capacity as well.
It is. Big up the Wednesday Sesh crew.
Yeah, man.
The true tea heads.
I like it.
Wednesday Sesh. Yes, while this is brewing, well, you can keep an eye on that, actually.
Yeah, I can.
It is still illegal in the UK, though, but not really. Nobody really enforces anything. It's one of those. What have I missed? We blazing? No, we're not blazing, but we're drinking guafang
right
chai. Yiwu guafang chai pur gushu that has been roasted in bamboo, which is a tea which we're going to be getting in. We don't know when, because we've got to get the artwork, and we've got to, and we've got to sort out the name. So we're doing something that's very unusual, which is we're tasting way before release. For you people live, you people following us, this is going to come out. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I don't know if it's going to be next year. Me don't know. Yeah. All I know is that we've ordered it. And we need to figure out what it's called, what its character is, what its name, what the character or the artwork is going to be. That's what we got to do. Aye.
Okay.
Aye. So.
I just want to drink it.
Let's drink this sucker.
Yeah.
Cheers to one and all.
Cheers.
Joining us from wherever you are in whatever time zone you are.
Cheers.
We bid you cheers.
We bid you good tea.
We bid you good tea, sir.
And good presents. Collecting.
Ooh, it's going to hit hard.
Okay, this is hot.
Yeah.
I feel like I burned myself a little bit.
How was the compression feeling? It's quite easy to break this because you just
it looks harder
literally
than it
stab
is.
down and you break a big chunk. It's okay, I think.
Yeah,
it's good.
Okay. It's okay.
It's good.
You're not going to
induce. You're not going to. Yeah, we've had worse.
We had worse. Yeah.
Oh, it is a delight in the mouth. All of those flavors are coming through. Lots and lots of orange. I'm getting lots of baked orange.
I was gonna say it reminds me of iced tea. You know, there's peach iced tea but hot. Like if you heat it up, that. It reminds me of that actually. Weirdly.
Yeah.
The taste.
Baked peaches and oranges.
Yeah.
But there is a baked note. There's a cooked note to it.
There's definitely a cooked note. It's really yummy. Trying to get the texture now, because I feel like the texture is quite interesting. It's.
You tell me what you think, and then I will give you my thoughts.
It's like juicy and oily at the same time. Like when you bite into a really good orange, you know, it's got the juiciness about it. But is it oily or milky? I can't work it out, but it definitely leaves a texture behind. What do you get? Do you get more oily or
what I get
milky?
is when you first put it, I don't get milky. I don't think there's any creamy notes in this tea.
No, it's more
You're
the
talking about
feeling
texture.
of after drinking milk.
I'm getting at the first entry of the liquid in my mouth.
First entry,
It feels very thick and rich. But as soon as you swallow, it turns into a refreshing juiciness. It's a really interesting little double act.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if I watch on YouTube or Facebook, the words don't line up with your lips. I'm so sorry.
So sorry. I know how annoying that is.
I wonder if
really
our
don't
lips
like
are
it.
before our voice or after our voice. It's probably our lips are after, right?
Yeah, it would make. It usually is like that, isn't it?
So if I move my lips before the sound comes out, it would resync. If I do that.
How do you do that?
What are you doing? This is lovely tea.
But yeah, if you want to like not do this because it's really annoying you, I get it. I'm the same.
Not do what? You tell them to log off?
Yeah, I'm saying like if it's too annoying.
Don't tell people to log off. What are you doing? We got to tell people to log on.
Forget that we're even doing this.
It is lovely. It is lovely. Treasure hunt trophy comes to mind. Is a race to find a lost artifact.
Treasure hunt
Bamboo
trophy.
storage.
I love that. Treasure hunt trophy.
Yeah, we got to think about it. But the most important thing, of course, so we've got like an idea of taste.
Yeah.
Juicy, very
Very
jammy,
juicy.
very juicy, very cooked down. Very, I'm getting a
Like-
lot of zing on the sides of my tongue. I have a feeling that this is going to be potent. And so the next important thing is make sure that we get a good sense of the body sensation.
Oh, was that good? Did that feel good?
All right.
Maybe it like hit some points, you know.
Give myself a little massage.
Little massage. A little massage.
What's your favorite little massage point?
The back of the neck.
Oh.
I mean, I think my back is so messed up now, guys.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Mash up.
Mash up.
We've got one of those
Mash
pull-up
up.
bars just to hang off from terrible
Yeah, just to like
pull-ups.
stretch out
Just
our
to-
body. I want more tea. Can you brew some more?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Apollo 440 says, which I love,
Yeah.
you know, says, hey guys, the good thing is you can re-upload the video and sync the audio. Really, guys, do I need to do that? Do I need to like download it, resync it, re-upload it? Ay. The whole point of these lives is it's meant to be instant. We switch it off, it's done. No editing required. So I will look at it afterwards. If it's really laggy, then I might do that, but hopefully it's not.
That make a cute little hat.
No.
I think it would.
A teapot hat, a teapot lid hat.
Little
If it was jaunty.
Yeah,
and it was
exactly.
bigger.
The little like string, you know what, like elegant velvet string.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down. If it's a bit bigger, I would say 50% bigger.
I need to talk to Erica. Erica, if you're watching this, make me a little teapot hat.
Second brew of Guafang Chai, Bamboo Beauty. Windy Village in Yiwu. The most famous village.
Why do you say windy village? Is it a windy?
Guafang Chai means windy village.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the wind create better tea? Pushing the leaves around makes it stronger and
Well, it does work, doesn't it?
or maybe makes it dance and that
Brings
different
stronger
heights.
trunk, stronger trunk,
Stronger trunk.
better resilience.
Yeah.
Could well be.
I mean, most teas high up
Could
in the
well be.
mountains are the higher quality stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
And yeah, I think that you might be onto something there. The
Yeah.
wind.
not just about the heat.
I'm wondering if there's anything I can do about this sound lag. Let me just quickly check in settings.
I
if
knew
there's-
it. It's like it's going to bother him so much. It's going to be in the back of your head.
Echo cancellation, noise suppression.
So this is going to be fun. This is going to be
Echo
a tech
cancellation, high
voicing
resonance. I'm not going to.
of what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep talking about the tea. Yeah.
Okay. The answer to that question is nope. Nothing in the settings.
Alrighty. So yeah, very good tea.
Excellent tea.
Getting like summer vibes. Still
But
pushing the summer vibes.
late
yeah,
summer.
even though
It's
we're
got
getting
that
near the end.
cooked in summer. It's
Yeah.
not early springy summer.
No, it's true.
It's cooked in summer.
Oh, that was hot.
Yeah, be careful.
And strong.
What's your favorite tea region to visit in China? I go to Zhejiang often, but have never been to Yiwu. Yiwu is my favorite is Yunnan.
Yunnan.
But
yeah.
but all of them are beautiful in their own way. Really, they are.
Yeah.
Even the big cities, you
I
can
think-
have fun there. We're drinking a new unreleased tea that is Guafang Chai Yiwu Gushu from 2020. I forgot to say this. It's not. It's a 2022 tea. 20.
Oh.
I think 21 or 22. 20. I think 22 tea that has been roasted in the bamboo.
Don't stick.
We're just figuring it out, trying to work out what the name is, what the artwork is. So we're just tasting and see how it is going.
Yes.
Are we going to have a contest for when we break 200 live viewers? Well, in our Mayleaf sessions, like the big sessions that we do, so not these more impromptu, like one day's
Messy.
notice things, but actually, you know, when we plan for a whole week and we do a massive session, we were getting up to like 500, I think, 400,
Yeah, I think
500
so. Yeah.
concurrent viewers,
Yeah.
which was amazing. Obviously, for these impromptus, if we can get up to 200, smash the like, as they say in the I always watch these live streams and it's like, smash the like, you know, I don't know what else
Yeah,
to do.
I
Write a
know,
comment.
lots of you watch.
Yeah, like just,
You're
yeah.
not
And if you're not subscribed, then subscribe because, you know, like I know that more than 60, 70, I think it's more like 80% of the views that we get are non-subscribers. So, you know, but all of you
Yeah.
people are the real deal, I'm sure.
I
I'm
get
sure
it,
you're
though.
all subscribed. Oh, actually, right, let me say this. I am not in any way suggesting that you should go out and join TikTok. If
Oh,
you don't already have it on your phone,
Don't have it.
then please don't take this as a recommendation to go and add more social media to life. But if you are on TikTok, then please follow us because we're just starting to get our balls rolling in TikTok. And so we need to get to 1,000 subscribers to access like the advanced features, the ability to do lives, etc., etc., etc. Right? So if you are on TikTok, and only if you're on TikTok, and I'm not encouraging people to go onto TikTok or sign up to TikTok. I'm just saying, if you are on TikTok, so you already use it, then give us a follow. Please, we'll get up to 1,000, and what I will do is I'll do some silly video. I was thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll do a tea tasting in an ice bath.
In an ice bath. I was like, let's do that. That would be
So,
fun.
like proper ice bath, and you can maybe do a challenge. Like maybe you've got to like give me a tea
Yeah,
from
you've
our
gotta
range. I've got to
guess.
describe it and guess what it is.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Definitely do that.
Yeah,
Definitely do that.
yeah. But yes, as I said, I realize there's a lot of controversy around TikTok, and to be honest with you, I kind of feel it too.
Yeah, I can get it.
But you know, we gotta keep up. You know, peeps, and,
up with
and
the
a lot
young
of people
ones.
are moving over there or have only over there.
Only really?
Yeah. And
Some people are only
so
on TikTok.
we want to make sure we draw them positively into the world of tea. So if you are like Jen boycotting TikTok, all good.
All good.
Down
You
with
do
it.
that.
Fine. 100%. 100%. But if you are using the joys and addictions of TikTok and the special platform that it certainly is, then please do give us a follow and we'll do some ice bath challenge, whatever. Can you turn that light
Yeah.
on?
I was gonna
Because
say-
it's gonna get dark in
Yeah.
here. Sorry, I know I've thrown a cat amongst the pigeons there. Another thing is flipped green. The flipped green.
Oh, the famous flippy.
Yeah, Joey, I'm looking at you here and other people.
Have you missed out?
So
I get it.
basically what happened was we had 3 cakes. We broke into basically 2.5.
Yeah.
But you might say, well, actually more like 2 2/3. So I've only got about 1/3 of a cake remaining.
Yeah.
And most of it's just the powdery stuff, right?
Yeah. Which I kept.
But
Anyway.
the reason we were able to be so generous is that I did reach out to the friend in Yunnan who is the source of this. And she assured me that she could sell me another cake for myself. So I thought, well, let me break up the majority of it and sell it. And then I will use those proceeds to buy a new cake for myself. And then I was like getting loads and loads of people saying, I missed out. So I reached out to her. I said, are you able to give any? She said, she said she's got 4 cakes, I think. She wants to keep 1. She's happy to sell me 1. She's already agreed. And I have been begging her to like release those 2 cakes. And I think that I'm close to an agreement with her that she'll do it.
Okay.
She hasn't quite said it, but like
Yeah.
I've just said how, people are loving it, etc. So, but I obviously don't want to buy too much. They're so expensive. I don't want to buy 2 more cakes
Yeah.
without like knowing that I, am going to be able to sell them. And so what we're thinking of doing is I might put Flipped Green Mark on pre-order and see if we can get to the relevant amount of sales. If we can't, then you'll just get refunded, right? But if we can, then I know that I've got them and I can basically then reach out to her and say, we're ready to roll, do the deal, get it sent by air, break it up. Boom, it's yours. Joey, so you did get one. I'm confused. I thought that you didn't. Anyway, a lot of people have tried it, and I'm getting a lot of messages about it, saying how it is a very special tea. So I'm very happy that you all recognize you all feel the same way that I do about that tea. But let me know. I will take comments, and then I will decide whether or not to do it, and maybe put some things on pre-order. So those are the two things, TikTok and that.
I think it was good though that you decided to break them up, because you could have easily gone like, no, this is too precious, let's just leave it as one cake, that's it, we just sell that, already.
I think you need to break it up, sure.
Yeah.
When are we seeing the next Pooh Boy session? We're trying to arrange a shooting this weekend,
that's
possibly.
Right. Forgot to
Hey, George, Adrian, you want to do this weekend? You just use the live show if you're watching. Do you want to do it?
Are you around?
Joey, somebody cancelled the order, huh? And you managed to. You got it. Okay, well there you go. So I'm glad you got it and you enjoyed it. This is some conversation that is going on between people. Oops. Yeah, the Pooh Boys, we hope to get them back.
Yeah. They're a fun bunch.
Even though George is now determined to rebrand as the Poohtang Clan.
Is it? Is that what he went for? Is he going for?
That's what he wants you to do, t-shirts.
That's right.
Poohtang Clan t-shirts. Oh, by the way, new merch. Perfect segue. New merch. Go to merch.mayleaf.com. And last night I just put up a load. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? I just put a load of new hoodies and t-shirts and things.
Can I just say though, what is up with those adverts under our videos? I sometimes see and I'm like, that's not my design. It's like some crappy.
I don't know. So if you go to our video on YouTube and you see some weird face mask that says, will not open unless for tea, or some crappy tea
and
joke.
And it's like Mayleaf shop.
And it says like, tea heads. It's called Team Tea, I think. For some reason, the company that we use, Spring, they have messed up, and I've been on their support for like 3 weeks, and they keep going, our tech team is looking at it, but it's showing merch that's not ours.
Yeah,
and we hate it.
And that is horrid, those things. No, not cool, man. I need to put some nice stuff.
Anyway, so ignore them. And there's new merch up.
Yeah. Did we buy any more new stuff?
No, we need to buy some. We're going to buy some for ourselves. I want Jelly Juice Vampire on a black crew neck. Cool. That's what I'm going for. That's my winter wears, I think.
I want the push button. Push button. Simples, easy. Do they have cream t-shirt? Push button?
I can't remember. There's limited choice because the t-shirts that I can choose on that Spring, there's lots of them, but a lot of them look a bit crappy. So I picked the eco one, the pure cotton one, and they don't have much color choice. Matt Porter says the more he hates it, the more it will stick, unfortunately. I'm talking about George and the Pooh Boys. I guess that's the way it tends to work. Yeah, you're right. Poohtang has its own meaning.
What do you mean?
It has its own meaning. You can look it up later.
Okay. Is it a good meaning?
It's a bit.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it's not bad. It's just,
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
They will forever be the Pooh Boys to me.
Yeah, I love the Pooh Boys. I get why they don't like it that much, but when you're T-World, you're like, it's cool, man, it's cool.
We do Poohtang Clan on the front, Pooh Boys on the back.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Writing on two sides is a bit iffy.
It's just for them. Don't care about iffy. Okay, let's get back to this tea. Sweet, sweet aftertaste.
Should I do their portrait?
A little Photoshop of them going, ooh, yeah, they'll cut it out of a thumbnail.
No, I'll do a line drawing.
Okay. Oh, God. You've got so much, you've got so many artworks to do. What do you think about this tea? Sweet finish, nah?
Poontang. Very nice finish, but like, I think I put way too much leaves.
I think you put the perfect amount of leaf. It is.
I put that for a second. How strong is that?
It's so strong. But it's so strong in the best way. It's that like it comes at you and you're like, oh my God, it's gonna go so bitter, and then it doesn't, and it just holds with this hum. This hum just. Fruity, jammy hum.
I'm a bit scared of what the tea drunkenness is on that. Really, not joking.
I already feel it.
I almost downed that last infusion before my one because it was so strong. Please, can you?
So I reckon that's the right amount of leaf.
I mean, super fruity.
What do you think? Do you think
Explorers of the Pooniverse.
do you think that's enough leaf in there?
Oh my gosh, your camera makes it look super vintage.
It is stuffed full. And
It's
it is
stuffed. I mean,
stuffed
I
full.
think I must have put about
That
20
is
grams in there.
insane.
You know what I mean? I think it's quite a lot.
Love it. That is banging. Well, if we're going to get to know a tea, James is asking any idea of price. No, I'm very bad at this. When I do sampling, I obviously find out the price after I'm unblinded. But once I've fallen in love with a tea, I just go, okay, yeah, order. And then I tend to deal with the price when it comes in and go, how much was it? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad at that. Because it's got to be for the love of tea. Do it for the love of tea. Do it for
Wasn't
the
that
love
one
of
that-
tea.
one- isn't that-
Fat Freddy's Drop.
Oh, I thought you made that one for some reason.
One of the greatest tracks ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that Roadie by Fat Freddy's Drop, the extended version, right, is one of the most beautifully crafted, simple, accessible, poppy, but in
Jazzy.
yeah, like jammy,
Yeah.
like,
true.
and it swings and moves in ways that is just seems like they shouldn't work, but work so well. It just goes off in a
Yeah,
I mean, it's beautiful. Roadie, Fat Freddy's Drop, the extended version. Like you need the full like jam, not the like
Not the
short
mini
radio
version.
edit.
Yeah,
Don't listen to the radio edit.
Purist and
You
done.
need to like it needs to go through all the sections.
Okay, don't skip.
How long did you brew this for?
A second.
It is so strong.
I mean, look at that. That looks like, yeah, like a good minute infusion.
Ooh, and it's so hot. James, the video audio has magically synchronized.
Woohoo!
We are in sync.
I think.
This tea's got some
With the Pooniverse.
rising. It's quite a clearing quality. I feel like my nose is getting
That was my mom.
cleared, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. Very clear. I think the effect is quite strong. I feel like I'm slightly losing my, what is it? When you move stuff?
Coordination.
Coordination.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
We might be
Feel like
even
mine
more
bumped into
clumsy.
you a few times.
Yeah, might be even more clumsy.
Yeah.
So,
Clumsy
TJ,
tea. Clumsy.
clumsy. So it's you saying that it's a bit of a clumsy. It's definitely a bit of a kind of tea, isn't it? It's a bit of a like drunken banging into each other kind of tea. Yeah, maybe.
I'm not good with that kind of drunkenness because it gets overboard. Like as in, and I don't like getting bumped into.
You hate she and her personal space.
I love hugs.
No,
I
but that's
love hugs.
intention, isn't it?
Intention. But when it's bumping, I get stressed.
She like the thought of hitting someone in the street, of like touching.
Oh my gosh.
It like gives her chills to the point where she'll like literally move.
Yeah.
Or you'll pull me out the way like that. I'm like, what? It's like you might have bumped into that person. Like
I do
it's
as well.
incredible.
No, he's the opposite of me.
I'm the opposite.
he
I'm
looks
just
at his
like,
phone,
we
like,
bump. You
rolls
know.
around.
But she's
like,
so, like you get really freaked
Oh
out
my
by
God, I
it.
get so stressed about it.
This is a bit of a rowdy tea. I think this is a bit of a. It
Does
is
no
a bit,
one else get this? Like, surely this is not such a weird thing.
I'm not saying it's weird. I think it's just the level is quite extreme with you.
Nah,
It is.
not that extreme.
It is extreme. The way you run out of people's way.
Yeah, I do. It's like I'm running away.
You're like, and you
Lion.
let them walk past, and you're like, there was like lots of room. Yeah.
Okay, you made me look like so sad. Just like, oh, I'm not scared. I'm
Okay.
just,
You're polite.
yeah,
But is it out of politeness, or is it because you just don't want to be bumped yourself?
bit of both.
I think it's more out of politeness, I would suggest.
Okay, probably.
Right. But I think this is quite rowdy. It's just so sweet, and the sweetness is like, oh, it's so good. It's such a great sweetness. Like pear drop candy, but as if that candy was made out of honey rather than sugar. A pearish honey?
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just thinking, is that another raw word that we
No,
have that reminds me of
this is absolutely unique.
pear drop? But I don't think it was pear drop.
Pear drops we've said before, but
Yeah.
this honeyed pear
It's
drop.
very honeyed. Very
It's like
honeyed.
poached pears and honeys, and then you crunch that down into a candy form.
I wonder what that would pair well with this tea. Maybe something creamy.
Good times. Pairs well with good times.
Pairs. Okay.
Greetings, Mayleaf. I'm currently drinking your superior Kumon. I know this is crazy, but doing it back to back with a Taiwanese High Mountain Oolong. A green one.
Ooh.
Green Taiwanese High Mountain
How
Oolong.
is that?
I can
How is
imagine
it?
the little nuttier notes,
Yeah.
the sort of raw nut notes
Yeah.
of a Taiwanese High Mountain could blend quite nicely with that poppy seed note of a Chiman.
Oh.
I can get that. All right, ask questions. So
I'll try that.
since you already are asking questions, my husband does the same, Celine. He pulls me out of the way if it looks like I'm going to actually bump someone. It annoys me. I didn't want to say that it annoys me, but kind of it does sometimes, especially when I'm like, there was so much space.
Dude, you get so annoyed. Like, it's not even. I had to stop myself from doing it because I know how annoyed he gets. So.
But it's more about
But I
the
get
like,
you. I get you. I wouldn't like someone pulling me out of the way of anything. So I get it.
and it's more this
true.
idea that you care more about
The other
the
person
fact
than
that
you.
that person might get bumped
Yeah.
rather than yanking me.
Yeah, I think it's that stare of anger from someone else. You know.
You can't deal with the
I can't,
disappointment.
it's just-
that other people look at you, you rude person.
Yeah, because then it ruins my day.
It's one of her biggest fears is being called rude, right?
Yeah, I hate
She
that.
hates the
Like,
thought that people think she's
I
rude.
don't know why though. It's like it doesn't matter what people think of you.
No, but I mean, it's in a way, it's on a list of things to be frightened of. It's quite an admirable one, right?
But where did it stem from? That's what I'm wondering.
Let's not get into that.
I don't want Ayana to have to go through it. She's like, she just not care. It's like, it's fine.
Right, Joey, you've asked multiple times, I see. What do you guys do about teeth staining from cooked puer? You know what? I need to sort my teeth out.
Yeah, it's not.
I feel like
we're not doing a great job with that.
I'm not doing a great job. It's all right. We use baking soda, toothpaste. We sometimes use bamboo charcoal.
Yeah.
What else do we do? That's
What
about
was
it. That's about it.
Do you think, with that whole, there's the adverts of that whole purple
Yeah, but
toothpaste
the
thing.
purple toothpaste.
But maybe if you have something that's purpley, like a beetroot juice or something, would that kind of make your teeth look whiter?
Well, if the marketing spiel is correct, then you should, because they're just trying to mask the yellow by covering it with the opposite
Yeah.
color. I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe just drink purple teas. That's the antidote. We need to figure out other solutions. But
It's true. I would like to have a solution.
I don't
for
really
that.
want to start like that whole like putting those things on because they mess with my
the
gums. I
chemical
get
stuff.
sensitivity. I don't like it, especially when I'm drinking hot tea. It winds me
Yeah,
up.
no.
Carolyn, do we ever sell Silverline Guy ones? I want one. We don't, but we'll keep our eye out for sure. Joey says, in a recent short, you spoke about cleaning the inside of the clay to keep the tea to clay connection. What do you do to clean the inside of your clay? A toothbrush. You can scrub with a toothbrush, with a hard toothbrush. You can use a little bit of baking soda. Baking soda is the key cleaning ingredient in our house.
It's
right?
great.
You can use a little bit of
citric
baking
acid.
soda and use that if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't do it that often, maybe once every couple of years. If I see a pattern has built up. Some people like the patterner, but I just, like you said, for me, the most important thing about clay is the interaction between the tea and the clay. And if you have a cover of patina, you're reducing that. And I think that sort of defeats the purpose. Okay, on the outside, if you want to like build up a coating, but on the inside, that's not a good thing for me. You know?
It's good aftertaste.
It's a great aftertaste. Daniel says, I got my new Master Wood pot yesterday and I love it. I'm drinking Dan's songs only since. Yeah, I know how that is. Gorgeous pours on those things.
Which one? The
Master Wu, I don't know which one. Let us
yeah.
know.
Yeah, Master was amazing.
What would you do if you ever stopped Mayleaf? P.S. Never stop Mayleaf. What would I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about what to do next. I've sort of reached that 10-year, I'm approaching the 10-year cycle.
I think you would write something. I think you want to write something.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people want to write something, but are they...
I don't.
Is it really...
Don't want to write anything.
Is it really going to be something that's worthwhile reading, number one? And number two, is it going to be written any good? Because I'm not really practiced apart from... Anyway, so...
Well, you as long as you have a passion behind it and you don't care too much about what people think, I think you'll make something.
I've got ideas. I know
good.
what I would like to write about, but I just... it would be non-fiction, but I don't know. But what else would I do?
Maybe you could... No, you went through the music road, isn't it? But you like music
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whether or not I had enough money to not worry about money.
Oh, do you want to...
You know?
Maybe...
Which currently is nowhere near. So I would need to find something else that would bring my family an income, for sure.
Maybe when we retire, like old people, can we like draw, like do outdoor painting together?
That sounds idyllic.
It does, doesn't it?
Sounds lovely.
Oh.
Cody says, if we collab on a guitar, will you do a live to show the tea heads before sending it back? If we collab on a guitar, you need to explain that a bit more, Cody.
On the guitar.
Sorry, I recollect a discussion about guitars, so I know that there's something, but I can't quite remember. I put arm barriers around my fiance, or if I'm spotting someone climbing things like a ladder. Oh, they put arm barriers around their fiance to stop the bump, because they care about them being bumped and not the stranger being bumped. She cares about the stranger, not...
Yeah. That's a nice thing to do. Can I have more tea, though?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm just trying to like do many things at the same time.
I mean, I'm always impressed by your multitasking. I'm not the multitasker. Yeah.
Tea is on.
Just
Power on.
I'm just more thirsty.
Our electricity bills are getting insane.
Yeah, insane.
I'm not happy.
Don was like, I don't understand. And it's like, you're leaving the lights on. And I'm like, I'm not really leaving the lights on that often.
The electricity bill came and I was just like, okay, we don't use that much electricity. We hardly watch TV. The lights, are left on a bit, but not really. We're pretty good. All of our lights are LEDs, right? So we like what? And I was basically for days I was thinking, what could it be that's using so much electricity? And today I clocked it. Today I thought,
and I was like, yeah.
I know what it is.
Sense.
We always have a kettle boiling.
Yeah.
Like 12 hours a day, that kettle is on and boiling. And I was like, oh,
The doi.
Energy efficient kettles. It needs to happen.
Can someone do that?
That one that over there, the thermally insulated one, I
thermos
love
kettle.
it. It's just the pour is terrible, but I love it. It's amazing. You boil, it's done. You don't have to worry for like 45 minutes. You don't have to heat up your kettle. Damn it.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Beth, yeah, I know. Who wants to be seen as rude? Admirable. As I say, admirable. But when it becomes slightly phobic,
Sorry.
it goes... Did we hear Mishkin in the background? Yes. Mishkin, say hi. Oh, on cue. As if he was trained.
Yeah, no. He never really listens to Don usually.
Yeah. Thank you for the tip, Noel. Ultrasonic toothbrush. We're going to buy ultrasonic toothbrushes after this.
Yes.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. White strips. As long as they're not the bleaching ones that make your gums sensitive, because I can't drink tea with that. Tips on learning how to appreciate and love pu'ers more. No matter how much I drink it, they all seem to taste the same to me, and I want to experience the same names you guys do. Okay, very good question, often asked question. Many people need to sort of crack a barrier
About what?
about pours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's first make the assumption that you are drinking good quality pours,
Yeah, let's start with
right?
that.
Because that will be the first thing. You've got to make sure that they're good quality. And of course, that means you buy from us or from other, well-revered suppliers, or you take your chances on the Chinese websites. But I wouldn't do that if I were you.
No, man.
So
Too much
get yourself some good pu'er, because bad pu'er is bad
risk.
pu'er. It's just like any bad tea. Just because it's called pu'er, it's still bad tea. But there is this barrier that you need to get through. And I think that I did a video with George called How to Taste Pu'er.
Oh yeah, I
That we
remember
tasted pollen provider. And I think one of the best ways to crack the barrier is to have 2 raw pu'ers or 2 ripe pu'ers. Because you need to do that tasting back to back to go,
yeah, that's
I
true.
get the differences.
That's true.
Because if you taste one, then you wait 2 weeks and then you taste another, your taste memory is not going to be as accurate. So being able to taste back to back, I think, is a really important part of trying to crack that thing. Because
Two
it
raws,
is
2 ripes. Did you say?
not what 2 raws together or 2 ripes together or
Yeah,
3
for
raws
sure.
together. Like more is better because you
Yeah.
can really sort of see the differences in texture, taste,
Yes.
aftertaste, body
Yes.
sensation is harder, of course. But I would say like that is one of the key
That's
things. Try to do a back-to-back sampling.
And like very different mountains, just
Mm-hmm.
to get like a vibe of maybe what mountains you're more into. That helps as well, I think.
I also think playing with the brewing times in terms of
Oh yeah.
some people like flash brews, some people like long brews. You might like it's I can't know what you like. Some
I
people
would-
like their pours to be really strong and quite hard
But
in
I
order
think-
for them to get them. Some people like lighter.
That's a bit later on in your
Not necessarily,
raw
you know.
raw pour journey. Really?
Not wow, juicy. It's a juicy one.
I would always start with
Lighter.
light brews. Yeah.
But sometimes that can be a false assumption.
Why
I
do you
find
mean?
some people like I've done that. Well, okay, you're new in the tea game, or you're getting into pours. Let me brew light, and they're going, oh, it's a bit light, or it's a bit. They don't. Sometimes you need to hit them hard.
Oh.
You know, is all I'm saying. So you need to figure out your brewing parameters that suit you.
This is
And
like light agave syrup. Sorry.
yeah, but mixed with wild strawberries and gooseberries. So that's my advice. There are other bits. Go check out that video, How to Taste Pu'er, and you will see. Yes, annoying customer. Great ideas. Don, could you create a playlist for us?
Sauces.
I could curate a playlist. I've been thinking about doing that. I'm notoriously indecisive about which music for a DJ, because it's all about reading the crowd, right? Good DJ always reads the crowd, and so if I don't have a crowd to read, it's like, oh, I don't know which direction to go here. But yes, I will see what I can do, but it'll probably be a lot of oldies because I am getting on a bit.
No, but you know this stuff that is like always sounds good. You know, there are some tunes that you keep hearing through generations.
Oh, yeah, I
and
know.
generations,
I'm not
which
saying
gets
that. Yeah, I
everyone.
just think I need to spend some more time. It's been a long time since I did did vinyl hunting. That used to be like 2 times a week. Vinyl hunting.
Ooh, how
And it's
exciting.
been so long. It's been like 10 years or 8 years.
I
So
wonder if there's
I'm
tricks
out of the
in that.
loop.
Tricks on how to choose your vinyls nowadays. Maybe it's different. It's more online, isn't it? Probably.
You can still get vinyl. A lot of people still get vinyl.
Yeah, but it's probably like you choose a lot more online than
Oh, yeah,
in a
you-
shop.
Oh no, you can do that as well.
Ah,
And I was doing that a lot as well, just going through
wow.
vinyl websites and then spending insane amounts of money on, but you know,
I have
insane.
no
It's
patience with that.
got to pay the artists. Frank says, is a sort of garlic-like taste a thing in Che Guan Yun? Garlic-like taste.
Garlic-like taste. I mean, I don't personally get that.
I've never really experienced a garlic-like taste. But, you know, everyone's different. It might not be the tea, it might be you. Sometimes the tongue, like,
Maybe
interprets things in interesting ways.
maybe the honeysuckle notes of it kind of makes you
Could
think
be.
of it. Garlic, because it's
Maybe
quite a
wild,
strong.
maybe wild garlic.
Maybe wild garlic.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly. Kyle says, what is an aspect or aspects of being in the tea business that you did not expect you would be doing on a regular basis or would have to deal with? Shipping.
Oh man.
But
so
let's
stressful.
not talk about that.
Yeah.
But basically dealing with shippers and shipping logistics is the part of the work that I hate the most. But I know it's very important. But it takes up much more time than I ever would have imagined. I did not expect that. I did not expect. What didn't I expect? I guess I didn't expect that the sampling season would become so extreme, right? With the amount of teas that we purchase. When I started this tea business, I
Right.
thought I'll get my core suppliers.
Yeah.
I'll know my, my sources, and we'll be adding maybe 1 or 2 teas. But literally every single year, it's like the slate is just wiped clean, and I'm like, let's begin all from the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's sample loads of Longjings. Let's sample loads of Angie Baichars. Let's Blanche. And I think that was a choice that just sort of happened. It just sort of happened because in the search for trying to find the best tea, inevitably that's what you do rather than relying on the same suppliers every year. You go, well, let me try this.
You figure out that that's
I
not a
always
good
want
thing
to try.
do. Yeah.
And then I go, oh, that one's actually better,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
I
true.
didn't expect that it would get to this point. It has got to the point now where I have to sort of spend a month in February, March, just sort of building strength, because the time from April to June, July is like such an extreme amount of intake of tea that it sort of like requires a month's sort of training, prep, just to sort of prep myself into that mind state. That's one of the things I just never expected would be the case. And I'm sure there are others as
I was
well.
going to say maybe doing the online thing, like YouTube videos, although that's a great learning platform, much better than doing one every month of the same chat about tea. But but
I mean,
the online
we
scene is
didn't.
quite
When we started in
intense.
2003, and then the shop opened 2007. I mean, online marketing was very it's like not really
Non-existent.
Oh no, it wasn't non-existent, but there wasn't that much happening. You had a website that you had your whatever. Maybe Facebook was around, but it was not much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a natural. That was more of a natural evolution rather than something that was unexpected. Yeah.
What?
Iontron, press the like if you like tea. I'm gonna try and see if this works. Come on, smash that like. Boom, boom, boom. Hit the like. Hit the like on the way out. What do they say? They say all sorts of different stupid things.
Quite like this one that you just
There
did.
you go.
Yeah.
Like
that every
and
time.
subscribe, and if you are on TikTok, and only if you're on TikTok, then hit us up on TikTok, because we need to get to 1,000 so that we can do some little bits on there that we can't currently do now, but we're planning some
He's
stuff.
gonna get naked and drink.
I don't think they
tea.
want to see me naked. I know you don't want to see me naked, but I might be partially clothed in a freezing ice bath.
I mean, it would be weird if you had the t-shirt on. That you have to,
I'm gonna have to get into shape.
You're gonna be like,
I have to do the pull-ups. I have to get into shape.
yeah.
I can't wait to be in December to finally have a chance to visit Mayleaf. Oh yes, we are hoping that we might be able to cross paths. I don't know what I'll be doing in December, undecided as yet. Please do not stop Mayleaf, though. We will try our best not to.
I mean, we still are way too addicted to tea to want to stop right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have been in a situation where we're like, if we stopped doing Mayleaf, then how would we get our fix?
Yeah. Where would we go?
I mean, we would obviously have loads of people friends who would probably send us teas, but
That's true.
you know,
But
it's
you
not
wouldn't
gonna be
have the same, yeah,
No,
like
it's not gonna be the same.
finding new
Like
treasures.
send us all of your
Yeah.
teas. We want to try them all and go that one that we like. We're not going to get that.
No, never.
Yeah. You could put together a Mayleaf art book. Yeah, that's in the pipeline or in the planning. We are actually planning that.
Yeah.
Helen says cat. Yes. What are your idols in life? Oh, favorite authors. I'm terrible at these questions.
Oh, I'm not good at this, but I did enjoy the what was it called? Paul Men's Dark Material. I can't even remember his full name. That's great. The one that Angel told me about to read, the Northern Lights.
Oh yeah, you like your fantasy.
I love that. Yeah, sorry.
I tend to read a bit more non-fiction, really.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. Get a small gas burner. Is gas burner going to be more energy efficient? We have a gas burner.
We do have a gas burner. I'm just scared that it's going to burn the house down. Do you have one that's like safety-ish?
We've got a safe-ish one, yeah.
Okay.
That one I bought, the one. Yeah, I think so.
That's a good idea.
Maybe. I didn't realize it was more cost efficient. Time to get solar panels. In the UK? No, I don't think so, man. It's never going to recoup the costs.
I mean, you'd have to like spend 10 years to just recoup one.
I mean, if we had more flat roof space, then maybe.
But it's not enough sun, man. It's like so
not enough
cloudy.
sun, man. Guy says, I use the Vectra and deal with the poor. I'm with you, Guy. I'm tempted to bring the Vectra back.
Yeah.
Especially here, and
It's
just
definitely
deal
not
with the
safe.
poor.
Yeah.
I'm tempted.
It's just that it's all. It's it's back in there. No, it's cool.
It's fine. We can do that. We might get the Vectra. We do use it, but we use it in the kitchen because it's also a much bigger capacity.
Yeah. And it's plastic inside, no?
No, I don't think so.
I think the spout is.
The spout is, yeah.
Annoyingly.
All right, so let's talk about this tea again. At some point in my life, we always had a washing machine running. Much better to have a kettle boiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh my God, I've missed all of these comments. Wow, there's so many. Okay, too many to read, I'm afraid. So, but thank you for all of your questions. I'll see if I can scroll through them a bit later on.
Very interesting, you know.
Matt's asking,
Always
what's your
learn.
favorite non-Chinese tea? Favorite non-Chinese tea?
Favorite non.
It's got to be tea, not Tissan.
That's a good one. Kind of going down the Taiwanese teas.
Okay.
Although the green Japanese teas from this year have like
Yeah, if you haven't
shocked me a bit.
like looked at our Japanese greens, they are banging. 2023
Yeah.
harvest of Japanese Gyokuro Kapusechas and senchas are really like top notch this year.
I've been craving them more recently, which is not like me. I'm usually more in the raw pours and like Chinese greens because I like their flowery note. But recently
So you would say like a Japanese Gyokuro would be your favorite non-Chinese tea?
No, it's gonna go more of a sencha, a lighter sencha.
Oh,
Although the
okay.
gyokuro is really yummy this year, though. Maybe the gyokuro.
I would probably say.
Oh, but I love an Eastern Beauty.
Yeah. I love an Eastern Beauty. That popped into my head, but then I thought, no, I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but a High Mountain, a really good Gaoshan High Mountain Taiwanese
High Mountain
oolong is always winner. It's
Yeah.
always such
Alishan cream.
it's such a special experience, a really good Gaoshan session.
It's
But
true.
my favorite, a good Darjeeling is good and can be great. Hard to get great. Have got one coming. Just for those of you who want to know. Japanese, yeah, a good, a kabusecha, I think, are really coming
Kabusecha is really
because I love
really
gyokuros
great.
for what they are in that really intense, and I love senchas, but I love that in between of the kabusecha, where it's like shaded enough that it's sort of buttery and mellowed
Yes.
and umami,
Yes.
but it still retains a little bit more of that brightness.
Yeah.
and young leaf verve.
Yeah.
So Kabusecha is moving in.
Yeah, but Midnight Sun is
It roasts. Yeah, I
a
wouldn't go.
roasted Taiwanese oolong is very comforting.
Yeah, I know, but when you start to compare them to the roast of a
Yeah.
Wu Yancha or a
Yeah,
Dan
it's
Song,
true.
it sort of like becomes a bit like
Oh, I've been
less.
2 months between. Sorry,
You go on.
between Alison cream and like
Anish and cream or a super high like
high,
pear cloud.
okay, pear cloud. Yeah.
Okay.
And the kabusecha Japanese.
Yeah, same with me.
sencha.
Pear
Yeah.
cloud kabusecha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Jiri says,
Quite similar.
is Yami Saimidori coming this year? No, we didn't get anything from Yami, but I'm telling you, the ones we've got.
I can't remember what they're called. Something kabusecha and
Kabusecha,
Cool.
they Kabusi Akumidori and Kabusi Saikari. And then we've got Fukumushi Sakimidori, and
Yeah.
we've got Akumidori Gyokuro.
okay.
I am now currently tasting Yencha's Beth, so I'm hoping that an Iron Monk will pop up, although it is
yes.
unlikely because they are
no.
hard. Well, it's just judging by history. We've tasted a lot and rejected them recently.
No.
I would agree with you, Leah's loves curry. Georgian teas are getting there. They're getting there.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to go and visit Georgia. It's on my hit list. I really want to hit up Georgia. Yeah.
Good food in Georgia, no?
Great food, great wine.
Good wines as well.
Great
Oh.
food, great wine. Like, I'm going to come back like 10 kilos fatter.
When's the best time to go to Georgia?
Oh, why have I got a stain on my t-shirt? I just noticed that.
How'd you do that?
Where did
You
that
always-
come from?
That's strange.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by questions. Erwin, yes, we sell high mountain oolongs. Pear Cloud. Pear Cloud has been purchased, and it is amazing this year, but I messed up. And instead of sending it by air, which I normally do for Pear Cloud, because I know we just want to get it in and have it during the summer,
What did you do?
I forgot, and it's gone by sea, so it's going to be another 2 months.
No.
But Pear Cloud this year is smashing it. Really, really great. What were we talking about? Oh, now I've forgotten. Georgia, yeah. I don't know the best time to go, but I want to go and go and eat, drink, and experience my way through Georgia.
Sounds lovely.
What kind of nose do you own, Don? All I ever smell is tea. I can't smell fruit, umami, chocolate, etc. My nose is just, shop bought. I made it myself. DIY. I don't know.
You have to not think of it as tea. Like when you're tasting it, just anything else but tea. You know what I mean? It's like you have to get your head out of it and just even start with a landscape, isn't it?
Well, the thing is that when you say
Landscape.
all I smell is tea, so you're smelling it, but your brain is taking all of those notes and going, oh, let's just call that tea. So what you're training your brain to do, because it's a brain training thing rather than a nose training thing, what you're training your brain to do is go, okay, yes, that's tea. But let's now try to break up the aromatic object into smaller objects. And now let's analyze those smaller objects and see what
That's
they
a good
are.
visual.
That's the way that I would look at it. It's a training thing of the mind. It's like, okay, that smells of tea, fine. It's like you can say that for everything. That smells of coffee. That smells of wine, right? That smells of whiskey. But then when you try to break it up and go, all right, so tick, well done, brain. You've established this is whiskey. Now I want you to go further and break up what that whiskey smell is made up of. And when you get to that point, then you start to tease out differences between whiskeys, wines, etc.
True. It's good.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I had a rare smoked Japanese black tea. Loved it. I bought it around the same time as you guys released your smoked Tongmu video. Unfortunately, because it was a Japanese experiment, I can't find. Smoked Japanese. We've got fermented Japanese. Have we ever tried smoked Japanese? I can't recall,
I don't
actually.
think we have actually. Thinking back.
I've tasted a lot of fermented ones, but
Yeah. Oolongs, black teas, fermented teas. Yeah, but
Yeah.
not so smoked. Not so much smoked.
Anna says Georgia is super beautiful, and indeed the food is the best. I know, like
Oh,
so we have Georgian restaurants in London, but I suspect, in fact, I know that they're not even coming close to how good it could be. But already I'm like, I
Dig
see
it.
the food,
Yeah.
and I see where you're going, and I can dig where you are going with your
Yeah.
food, peeps. La la la. My discernment of aroma and taste have improved immensely over the past couple of years since I started drinking Kung Fu style. I agree. That's definitely the way to do it, because if you drink it in these rich shot formats, you're giving your brain a lot of information in a short period of time for it to go, right, tease it apart, tease it apart. Yeah. Lots of doughy and cheesy foods in Georgia. Definitely a good place to get fat.
sounds
Yeah, you
perfect.
see, I'm all down with the cheese and the bread.
Oh my
I
goodness.
You know what? Kryptonite for me. That's kryptonite for me. Cheese and bread.
Yeah, anything bread and butter related for me is like, I can't. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Just-
Beth says sometimes tea is a tasting. Though I agree. Sometimes you taste, but it's often a difference. Like if I smell a white tea, I go, that smells a lot like a black tea.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
True.
Also try to show off. Also
Closing
try
off all
closing
the
off
senses.
all other senses. Stay in a quiet place. Close your eyes, etc. I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
All of these tips are very, very useful.
Yeah.
And I would say also, sorry,
That's all right.
I would say be playful with it. Don't take it too seriously. Just say stuff. Just like, just
Randomly
even if
pull out
it,
stuff.
like, just see what comes out. Because oftentimes, like, you need to like break. It's like,
verbal diarrhea.
yeah, it's like, I guess, how an actor does improvisation, you know, they go, blah, 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 and you just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
like let it out. You've almost got to break the stupidity
Right.
barrier.
That tastes
Break that
like-
stupidity barrier. Yeah, just let it go.
Let
Okay,
it
I'm
go.
really terrible. That's really not cool.
All the Disney songs stuck in your brain.
It takes time to train the nose brain. I was like him for most of my life until I restarted getting into tea. Also helps tasting distinctly different types of tea. Also, like I said before, taste two teas together.
Side by side.
You can then, they
Right.
will smell different. And so
Yeah.
you can't say they both smell of tea, because
That's true.
they may well both smell of tea, but different teas.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people are definitely helping to answer that question.
I love that. It's called Tea Community.
Tea community, 162 people in the chat or watching
Lovely.
along. Love my tea journey I've started thanks to you guys. Why do you think tea hasn't had the kind of renaissance that coffee has had in the UK? Very good question.
Because we live in an era that is very fast paced, and coffee is very much like, boom, here's a shot, down it, go and work. Tea is the opposite. It's a chill out, have a good time, don't think about work, basically. But stay creative.
But stay creative.
But stay creative, whatever you do.
I think that that's a pretty damn fine answer. I would say that that is definitely a part of it. We have lived in a period over the last couple of decades where productivity has been celebrated over all else, and productivity, has been rightly or wrongly associated a lot with coffee. And I also think that the desire for businesses to make money out of a drink is enhanced greatly when you can do a lot of takeaway. Because takeaway is, they're not taking up space in your space. You can have smaller spaces, so you can have very low rental spaces.
That's true.
Because coffee and takeaway work perfectly well.
Yeah.
Takeaway and tea is an absolute disaster.
Unless it's an iced tea, but we're in a country that's not iced.
So if
I mean,
if
that's
you're
not
having bubble tea,
hot.
iced teas, or like our lovely May leaf concoctions that are available takeaway, that we mix up, like, that have that are, not pure tea,
Yeah.
then fine. But takeaway pure tea, the whole experience of drinking tea out of a paper cup, it's just so worlds apart from the experience of drinking it while sitting. It's such an antithesis to the sort of the way of tea that is either prescribed or just intrinsic in it. It's just people know that tea is something to sit and savor rather than drink while being on the tube.
Yeah, it's like going to the theater and just seeing the introduction of the theater, but you actually don't see the actual play. Like with tea, every infusion takes you somewhere, right?
So tea does not suit takeaway.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's very difficult to make money out of a tea house. And therefore there isn't much incentive to make lots of tea houses, and therefore tea is never taken off. Because if you think about it, the Renaissance in coffee started with the takeaway spots.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Starbucks, etc.
Like every corner.
That suddenly everyone knew what a latte was, and then everyone knew what a flat white was, and
true.
and then it's been brought home. People have said, well, I might as well do it at home. But it was at home before, for the most part. It was just like instant coffee, right?
Yeah, true.
So it needed to start really with like the Starbucks of this world to sort of move it out. And interestingly, Starbucks actually spawned a lot of specialist coffee, because actually when they found that when specialist coffee shops opened around a Starbucks, they were much busier than if there was no Starbucks there. So it was an interesting sort of thing, because people choose, I'm not going to choose that, I'm going to go there. Anyway, point is, that's I think another big reason. Anyway,
but also with the society's like evolution. I mean, at the time, productivity was seen as progress, right? You just keep going forever.
It still is.
I think there's more of a mindfulness about how you spend your time, and actually being quite creative can progress things further.
It depends on what you think a successful society is, and that's a whole political discussion around nation states, around the productivity of a country. I think it is naive to suggest that we don't need to think of productivity.
No. I'm not saying we don't.
No,
need to.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, I think that it has certainly been an emphasis too much on output rather than people, and I think that a lot of there has been a shift recently towards much more about the work-life balance, how productivity in the long run actually improves if you have good work-life balance, and you are able to find ways to disassociate from the day-to-day in some capacity. And that's where the tea comes in, and that's why all of you tea heads, not just for the taste and the excitement and all of those things, but it's a wonderful positive hack in your life for improving your mental state, your emotional state, your work-life balance, etc., your attention, all of those things. So it is shifting, but I think that the key blocker to making it something that is going to really grow is the financial aspect of it's very hard to create takeaway spots for tea.
Sure, that's true. Well, is it the tea that's making us go really like deep?
Yeah, it was rowdy at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it went a bit, not serious, but I feel very focused.
Yeah.
What are we calling this tea?
It's like, I am going to work all night.
I feel very like either creative or focused.
Yeah, you're definitely focused.
I've got to think of a name of this tea that's like...
Focus, son.
Focus, son. Poor.
Across.
Hi, I'm soon launching my own tea business. Thank you so much for the educational videos. No problem. I am actually going to be at the World Tea Expo next year, for the first time in ages. They invited me to do some workshops on tea and tea businesses. So if you are attending, then please do say hello.
Hello.
I will be there. That's just been confirmed. So sneak peek. So World Tea Expo is in March.
Do you even know what you're going to say? What you're going to talk about?
Nah, I'll figure it out.
To be fair, he is a very if he's last minute, he'll finish it.
I'm last minute Larry.
It's not like me. Oh, goodness.
So if you're watching from the World Tea Expo, I'm working on it right now. How has COVID changed the tea business? Obviously more online than before, but not especially hugely, other than expenses are going up for logistics, or have gone up. They're hopefully going to stabilize and go down a little bit, I would say. Roger, World Tea Expo is in Vegas. Love it or loathe it, I've never been, so it's going to be my first Vegas experience, and I've heard from all sorts of people, but most of the people just go, 3 days, okay. Foxy the focus charmer.
Oh, I like that.
Is it a fox? Is it a fox?
Could be,
Fox.
actually.
But it's quite rowdy. Foxes are not rowdy.
Foxes are a bit creepy, actually.
Foxes are more cunning than rowdy.
Cunning,
What's
yeah.
an animal? What's an animal that's a bit rowdy? A bit like hey, hey. But then
What about
also can be focused.
those animals that are black and white and kind of funny? I forgot the name. Your other animal, what's it called?
Honey badger.
No. Yeah, a badger. But I wasn't thinking honey badger. I was just thinking of a badger. Could be
Honey
like a
badger's
bit.
quite rowdy. It's true.
Could be quite rowdy. Meerkats are definitely funny
This tea
animals.
is so good. We're not talking about it enough. It is so the sweetness every time you swallow is such an extreme sweetness. It's like it's everything you want from a huigan. It's pure sweet,
It's very sweet.
almost to the point of saccharine. You think that sugar's been added.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe,
so sweet.
Do you think that's how that ice cream that's made with the resin of a tree? Do you think that the natural just that tastes like this?
Mastic.
Yeah, mastic.
Maybe, but I think it probably is a bit more resinous. Resinous. Wasps are rowdy. Jackal is rowdy. A pileated woodpecker, a rowdy raccoon. Lemur, puppy.
We've done raccoon.
We've done raccoon. We've done red
Yeah.
panda. We've done a bee, not a wasp.
Yeah.
Otters. We've done
We've
an
done
otter.
an otter, yeah.
See, this is the problem. We've run out of animals.
No, there's still some.
Roger, this is a guafangjai, Gushu Yiwu pua that has been roasted in bamboo that we have purchased, but we are now working on names and artworks, and this is what we do is we sit and we taste. Normally we will have more of a discussion than answer questions like this and talk to you guys, but I am
Yeah.
starting to get a feel for this character though.
No, he's definitely like
But he's funny.
got spark
Oh my
to
God.
him.
And
Maybe
it's
a badger, yeah.
so delicious. Oh
What
my
is he
God,
doing?
I cannot get over the sweetness in my mouth. It is off the charts. Off the charts sweetness.
I'm kind of imagining like a badger like shoving some fruit that is very juicy. Maybe a blood orange is like,
No, it's sweeter than that. The smell is blood orange.
ooh. What about a Sharon fruit, like a really ripe Sharon fruit that's stuffed?
The persimmon is too
It's
creamy.
so like it just
No, it's something more like
shoving.
for me it's more like a nashi pear combined with wild strawberries.
Yeah,
Like,
but
very sweet.
That's quite crunchy.
No, I
you
know it's yeah, okay,
So-
but or a really overripe pear.
Maybe.
Squash in your face like that.
Yeah, squash. Yeah,
Yeah, just
squashy.
like
But like I'm thinking something more squelchy. Like papaya's quite squelchy. You know that kind of.
It's too. It's
I
too,
know it's not the flavor, but like some fruit that has that.
a pear is squelchy.
Yeah.
What about a melon?
Oh, okay. Maybe a melon. Honeydew melon.
One of those, yeah, like
Honeydew
melon cantaloupes, just
Yeah.
smash in the face, like
Like,
maybe just like he's like gnawing it like that, and he's looking out, very focused on something.
no, I think he should be sideways looking
Or he's
at
just
you.
drinking
like
it.
that.
Like,
No, like shoved in.
which animal are we doing though?
A honey badger, I think.
Honey
No?
badgers, they're squat little.
Yeah, I was thinking on his hind feet and just like, you know.
Anyway.
just, like, standing. Sorry, went off on that.
No, this is good.
That's what we do. And we do
Let
little
that percolate, then discard it and do
Yeah.
something else. When are you going to fire up your smoker, says Richard. Well, the sun has now finally made
An appearance.
about an appearance, so, you know, it could happen this weekend, perhaps.
Perhaps.
But what should I smoke? To smoke what? What? I've done enough briskets and ribs in my life.
Yeah, you want something different. What about some lammy dish?
Smoking lamb, I'm not like...
Not good friends?
There, it's okay, but I prefer char in lamb. Fish? Smoked fish? I don't know. Monkey, smoked monkey.
Could you cook in your thingy like a stew without all the smoke? Like you just
Yeah, you can. Where's the fun in that?
yeah. Fair enough.
Pork chops, fish.
Weed.
Weed.
All for that.
What? Chucking it in the smoker.
No, no, just roast it.
Weed smoked. If only we had so much to dish
Yeah,
out.
true.
The guy's name is Richard Salmon. So
Mushrooms. Do you think that? Oh, that could be
yes. Smoked
lovely.
mushroom. We should do a vegetarian.
I love mushrooms.
I'm not going to do a cauliflower. Like it's just too much. It's too done, right?
Maybe.
Just oven roasted cauliflowers. I
Yeah.
love them, fine, but I
Yeah.
think every restaurant is like that soft smoked like. What of it?
Oh, I forgot the name. Artichokes. Artichokes.
Smoked artichokes could be good.
With some.
Oh, why did the chat overlay come on? Hello.
With some mushrooms. I like the idea of mushrooms
Okay.
and artichokes.
Okay. Smoked potatoes is nice. Smoked Jerusalem artichokes. Anyway, should we stop talking about what we're going to cook for this weekend? I'm not sure that you're really interested in that. Smoked apple pie.
Oh, yes. I want to do that.
Peter. Pierre.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Smoked apple pie.
Yes.
I am down. Do
Oh
you
my
do you
goodness.
smoke the apples before making the apple pie, or do you cook the whole thing in the smoker?
I would say you cook the whole thing in your smoker.
How does that work? Turkey. True.
True.
Good. Thank you. We will take pictures and probably not show them on Instagram. But if you're on TikTok, no.
No.
Noel says smoked bacon, mate.
Of
Keep
course.
it real. What are you doing? Pandas are
easy.
rowdy. Have we done? We haven't done a.
Actually, that's a good one. The bacon is good. Like at the end, after you've done all your smoking, just put some rashes there.
Who was it? Somebody told us to do a smoked chocolate brownie with the embers. And it's when you've like finished cooking whatever.
Yes,
smoked
that was
chocolate
that shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brownies. Oh.
brownie. Pandas are rowdy and ridiculous, and they
Really?
eat bamboo.
Aha. Wait, we've done a red panda.
We haven't done a black and white panda.
We have
yes,
not.
we did. No, we did. Playground.
Oh, we have.
Damn it. Anyway. All right. Any last questions out there?
Chinese sausages, yes.
Chinese
Love
sausages. Love Chinese. As long as
We
the
want
Chinese
that.
sausages are not overly sweet. I don't like them
100%.
to be too sweet.
That's why I kind of prefer the Thai sausages. 'Cause
What?
they're-
Which one? Isan sausage
the-
or Chiang Mai sausage?
I think it's the Chiang Mai, the one that's not so spiced.
The soury ones or the
The
turmeric ones?
The soury ones.
Yeah.
I love the soury ones. Oh, goodness.
The pickled.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Glad you like the tangent. We are always down to talk about food. It is clearly one of my favorite topics is talking about food and taste. It is for sure if you wanted to do a live stream that we just talked food, I'd be down.
It would happen.
I'd be very much down.
Definitely.
Smoked eggs work too. Replace hard-boiled eggs. Shells get a lovely shine. Ooh, liking your style, people.
Another thing. So that's some good ideas there. Can you remember all of those?
Yeah. I can. I can. Weasels are rowdy. That's
Oh, I
true.
can imagine that, yeah.
I love the fact we've got a combination of things in the chat. You're talking about
Food.
things to cook,
Yeah.
and then I see weasels, and I'm like, smoked weasel? No. And then Sardinian fennel sausage. Should we have the Sardinian fennel sausage as our as our character with eyeballs?
Oh, that's weird. No. No. That would not representative at all.
Hey, Don and Celine, any chance for a tea after dark session this Friday? I'll visit the tea house in London, but will only arrive shortly before closing time. No!
I'm so sorry.
Our next tea after dark session, for those of you who want to attend, I think it's the...
I thought it was September sometime.
It is September. I think it's September 15th. September the 15th is our next
15.
tea after dark. So if you would like to attend,
Yeah.
then message us somehow, some way, somewhere, and you will then be sent a link to purchase, because we don't tend to make it public very much.
We're just rabbit marketeers.
We're just rabbit marketers.
I was trying to say rubbish marketeers.
Rabbit. Do you remember that show?
Which one?
Oh!
I should have known from the rabbit
Spaced.
clearly. Oh yeah, Spaced. When does he do that?
No, it's just so obscure. Some people, just for the obscurity of it, there's a scene where this woman in space,
Yeah.
a friend,
Yeah.
she wants to do like a performance show,
Yeah.
like to show off that she's artsy.
Yeah.
And all she does is stand in front of a mic and go, rabbit, 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 rabbit. Thank you for coming. It was very useful. That's all she says.
For some reason, I could see that in the art school.
And for some reason, that really stuck in my head. I would love to see that.
Man, I need to watch that. whole
Will we
series
review
again.
an OXO kettle? Like these lives are just getting more and more mental. Will you review an OXO kettle? Yes, I will review the OXO.
Rabbit.
These streams are over time increasingly becoming a tea, story time, food cooking, brainstorming chat. We need you
It's
people.
random, you know.
You're our only friends.
Sad
just
but true.
sit and chat with us about random stuff, please. Please don't go. 161 of you, please don't leave us.
Don't go, guys.
We're gonna be here all night.
I was like, okay, that's too sad now. Click
Oh,
off.
look at that. Little fly has decided to drink the dregs.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
Make it priority. Say hello to a London fly drinking tea.
He's really into it.
He's loving it.
Don't know if that's a compliment.
Good taste. It's an excellent compliment.
He-
You know.
Don't flies like
look,
poo?
he's lapping it up.
Oh wow, he's really going for it.
Wow, I'll let you lap that up. Good for you.
Oh, what?
Good for
I
you.
mean, he's
All right, enough tomfoolery and nonsense.
we have a new tea pet.
If you, a fly tea pet. I love that. Let's get a fly tea pet.
Really?
Yeah, and make it look ultra realistic, so that it's sort of the right size for a fly, so it just will freak people out.
So-
Would you buy a fly tea pet that is ultra realistic, so that people go, oh, there's a fly there, but when you pour tea on it, it changes color, turns silver, and people go, what?
Quite like it.
I like it.
I'm not sure it's going to be bought. No one wants to look like their house has flies in it.
I would love that. A little fly
Oh my goodness.
that's really realistic.
Your mum would instantly see it. She'd
You
be like,
smack it, but then
you might want to wash your table.
flies are rowdy. And they can be focused. And the fly has come to drink this tea.
I mean, that is...
You see?
That's
You've always
true.
got to listen to the universe.
Yeah, always...
Always got to listen
love
to the
it.
universe.
He's like,
Mishkin, shush.
oh,
Not
there's
you.
none there.
Fly.
Oh, let me go here. Yeah.
Definitely loving that.
Oh, Mishkin, I'll give you food in a bit, I promise.
Some people say they don't want the fly. Some people say they do. You know? I'm down with the fly.
Clearly are.
I'm
It's
down
a
with
shame you can't drink from your cup anymore.
I know. Can I drink from yours? I drink from here. All right, everybody.
You
it's
can drink from mine.
1
You can
minute.
drink from mine.
No, it's
Don't make
fine.
me look like terrible wifey.
I like drinking from the Gong Dao Bay.
Yeah, so do I sometimes. I do.
All right, so everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us. It's 1:37, 1 hour 37 minutes as usual, way over. Although I should stop saying that because now we expect it to be at least
Yeah,
an hour
now
and
it's
a half.
like that feels like that's what we do now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
What about if when you poured hot water, it changed to like that? The
Oh.
colors were like fly, you know, that that like
Oh,
green,
iridescent.
yeah.
Rainbowy.
Yeah,
thing.
that could be
Ah,
cool.
That would be cool. Although it might look even more.
Layers Loves Curry said it. Iridescent fly tea pet.
Wow. Mine
You
synchronized.
see, I'm feeling the fly. I'm
When
feeling
that
the fly.
happens,
What
it's
about
quite
just
freaky.
lots of flies all over?
Oh, I don't
Freaky.
know. Yeah, too freaky, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, we shall see.
A fly on a racing track.
This live stream is never going to end.
Racing track? Skin.
A fly on a racing track.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know, like maybe there could be like I don't know how to make it look like a racing track, but it looks like he's going for it. Racing through.
Okay.
Mishkin, you putting your hair everywhere, you know that?
And this is how it ends.
And this
A
is
fly
how it
inside Don's
ends.
cup, Don drinking directly from the Gong Dabei, and Mishking asking for supper. Indeed, that is how we are going to leave you. The fly is still there, but
He's looking at you now. He's like,
he's saying,
mate,
"Man, that was
thanks for that.
that was some fine puer, the best I've tried in days.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome." Oh, he's loving it now. He's exploring the table. All right, we are going to now bid you adieu.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to say to anybody out there or everybody out there?
I hope you have a lovely day or evening.
Stay tuned this
And
weekend
stay
for
synchronized.
Diamond Twilight. And
Diamond
if you
Twilight.
are so inclined, you can go check it out right now because you now know the name of it. And the marketing Herman is going to be like, you told me to like hype this and go, all right, there's a new tea coming out on Friday, no name, and you just revealed it to everybody.
Oh my goodness.
So basically, I've pissed off the people I work with, but that's okay.
He's
I'm
going to
sure
be like,
they're gonna
never
forgive me.
mind. I'll do it.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Everybody out there,
Thanks you guys for joining.
thanks you guys for joining.
Yes.
Go listen to Roadie by Fat Freddy's Drop, the extended version. Keep drinking that fine stuff and keep eating that fine food as well. Yes, let us know if you're interested in the pre-order of the flipped green, because I need to sort of get a sense of whether or not it's worth me doing. Smash the like button on the way out. I'm going to see whether or not this has proportionally more likes than the previous.
Can you do can you do a slow motion, like the end of your videos, like smash the likes button?
No.
That might
Do some weird effect. No.
Yeah.
I don't have that tech in front of me.
No.
Anyway, see you all maybe next Wednesday, hopefully next Wednesday. Stay safe, stay well, stay good, stay happy, stay serene, stay enlightened, stay free, stay
present.
Stay present. That's a good one to end with. And there we go. Ciao.
Ciao for now.
For now.